So the other day, matter of fact, the other night, I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning and sleep was just gone. I mean, one moment I was asleep and another moment I was like wide awake. It wasn't like I was struggling to wake up, but I was absolutely 100% awake. And so I got up and I got my iPhone and I got my speakers and I mean my earphones, and I didn't want to wake up my wife, and I went to the other room and I began to pray. And so the reason why I'm doing this exhortation today is that, there's a lot of people who don't know what to do when they wake up. And they blame it on insomnia, or they blame it on, food or the stomach. But many times the Lord will wake you up out of a dead sleep in order that you might pray or intercede for others. So you that might worship. And also, to clarify that when worship is that, I've been to churches where they worship about God, and then I've been in places where they worship to God. And there's a big difference. And so you sleeping, and what do you do when you're awakened out of a dead sleep? And it's not to eat, and not to go down the refrigerator, and it's not to worry, but it is to intercede for others who are hurting. Is it to intercede for people that you normally don't pray about? So, first thing you do, you wake up and your eyes just snap awake. Very close to you, you should have either your Bible or you should have your iPad or your phone ready to go to some music that bring you close to God. Music that moves your heart. Music that takes you right to the throne room and reminds you about the presence of God, reminds you about God. Music that make you God conscious. And so that's very important. And so we're not talking about gospel music. We're not talking about southern gospel. We're not talking about a type of music for entertainment. This is not the time to get entertained, but this is the time to press into the things of God. So you wake up, you got a notebook, you got a pencil close to you, for the Lord is going to speak to your heart, and you put in your headphones so you won't disturb nobody, and then you find a place of quietness. You find a place next to your bed, you go to another room, you go down to the living room, wherever you can go, not to disturb anybody so they won't disturb you. And you play music, you soak in the music of God, and hopefully that the songs you pick have words that would tap his heart, that there be words that make your heart bubble up with affection for God, words that make you God conscious, words that make you sin conscious, and you begin to repeat these words and just soak and rest. This is what you do when you come out of dead sleep. It is time, and it is the time to give to the Lord. It's not the time to worry about, well, if I get up, will I be tired for the next day at work? And that's how the enemy works. And so don't worry about it, because 1 minute of rest with Jesus is better than an hour of sleeping without him. 1 minute being with the Lord. And so I encourage you to already have something set up, already have the corner set up for you, so that when you do wake up, and I'm telling you right now, during this year, a lot of saints are getting woken up in the middle of the night. And I talked, and they always say, man, I got woke up, I couldn't sleep. And God is waking up his people. God is waking you up to spend time with him, to worship. And out of that worship come an intercession for every person on your job, every person that you meet, the bus driver, the newspaper guy, the young man on the street, the homeless person, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your daughter, your co-workers. It's time to pray for them. Pray for that young man that you see that's struggling in his life. Pray for that marriage. And then when you cannot think about any more to pray for, then you just flow back in the spirit of the song. You can go on YouTube and you can find a song that lasts for hours. I love when you can go to IHOP, International House of Prayer, and you can just have music that lasts for hours. And you can just pray, and you can intercede, and your prayers could intervene and make a major impact on somebody's life. This is Blaine Band, and this is Moving Forward.